Okay, so we talked about like having some other tools with us. So I've got this jade stone, and I've got grounding essential oil on, and we've decided that we're going to focus on releasing this fear, anger, resentment, guilt, these very energized, low vibrating emotions that we have.
Yes.
And this is for, I really want to tap into the men that need this. So as I'm tapping, I'm going to be thinking of different men in my life and that have shared things with me, and I just want to support these men. It's so funny because like for a long time now, a whole year or more, I've been wanting men to have like a men's circle, but I'm like, I'm not a man. I can't lead a men's circle, right?
Right.
But I felt that need is there because I hear all these men talk about they need connection, they need support, and they haven't been given permission to
Right.
ask for help or even share openly. I share all kinds of shit with people.
Right.
They don't even ask for it. I'm like sharing it, right? So, but typically men don't do that in this culture right now. So I want this tapping session to be around freeing men and women of this feeling of getting triggered, getting back into our cycle, not releasing, not letting go, like just this whole holding on to these emotions that need to move through us. You get pissed, perfect. Get pissed.
And then move through it. They get stuck in the emotion because at the end of the day, they're not armed with the tools to move it. And we're too afraid to finally let go and let God and just be still with it. We're just too afraid. They've got us conditioned to be disconnected.
Yeah.
That's why this is so important.
Yeah.
Because it's a ripple effect into families, children, futures, everything,
Everything. And it starts within. Whether you're a man or a woman, it starts from within. And so, this anger, this resentment, this guilt, this fear, that's all shit I'm familiar with. Like it's not
intimately.
Yeah, intimately. This is
You've got to go into face the fear, because the feeling of fear stops us. It's not reality. Everything we want to, we got to go through the fear to the excitement, to the blessings and lessons. Instead of stopping right at the door, stopping right at the door.
Yeah.
Like breakthrough.
And then also realizing that these human happenings, they're not by accident. So if some shit has gone down in your life, then it was meant to have gone down because it provided the unique opportunity for the learning and the growth that your soul so enthusiastically signed up for.
You asked for it. We call what we match.
Yes.
We call what we match. You're asking, you're bringing it in to practice. And then it's like, okay, are you ready for the next level, or are you going to continue this cycle?
Exactly.
We got to get them ascending.
Yes. And like you've experienced, with abandonment feelings, you've shared, with me, with all kinds of people about, you're adopted and what that imprint left on you.
Yeah.
Not even aware of it, but what the imprint left on you. Okay.
How our brain develops. Yep.
Now, did you grow up with a loving, supportive family?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But that initial imprint of abandonment was there for you to face and for you to heal. And that's what your soul actually signed up for. And the human side of us is like, why would we want to sign up for that? That totally sucks. Right? But it's like your soul was like, I want to experience this feeling of abandonment, this feeling. And this is the experience that's going to bring that about. Now, we can have all kinds of different experiences that bring up similar feelings, and that's why men and women can relate.
Yeah.
That's why we all can relate, because
Right.
we have similar feelings at the
Everyone has
core.
this at the different situations, but it's
Yep.
like we need to stop talking about the storyline and just say, okay, where it doesn't matter what your storyline or what you actually went through, where did it stick you in the feeling,
Yep.
and just address that. Go back to those original woundings to help empower to go past and let the go through the feeling.
And if you don't even know what the, like, what that wounding was,
Right.
if you're not conscious to it, it's still okay because you have the feeling.
Right.
So you just say, God, I have this feeling, like, or you tap on it, like, hey, even though I'm feeling abandoned, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And you just go through it, right? You walk through the feeling, you accept the feeling, you don't
Yes.
resist it.
That's why I keep saying be still and know. It's like just don't react. Be still with the feeling and say, what is this teaching me? Where am I stuck? Where am I blocked? How do I get past this through the feeling and get stronger to be able to let go and allow God?
And as you have gone through these experiences and you've been able to practice and practice and practice and practice, because it's not like, we're going to do this tapping session. We might share it with people. But that doesn't mean that you don't need to come back to it, or that that cycle won't show up again in your life. It's just practice here. We're looking at life
Yes.
so freaking seriously.
Yes.
And if we just looked at it like, oh, this is what's showing up. Oh, this is what I'm feeling. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The soul's like, yes, I want it all. So these feelings are not bad to have. It's when
No.
in our human nature we get stuck in them. And so we hold on to it and we harden our heart, and we cause, I was reading the other day that frustration and anger gets held in the lower back.
Yes.
Back hurts. And you're like, well, what did I even do to create this back pain? And sometimes there's obviously physical things that you can do to
Yeah.
create pain in the physical body. But there's a lot of times where it's just like, I just have an ache and I don't understand it. Right. And so their anger and the frustration can get locked in the body, causing dis-ease.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So the soul is here to experience it all, but the human nature is just like, I don't want to experience that because it
Right.
hurts. And even if we were just in a state of joy all the time, I think we would even get sick of that. We'd be like,
Yes.
Jesus Christ, like,
You need the polarity.
yes, yes,
That's
yes,
why you need people. You need women in their divine feminine and the men in their divine masculine, because that creates polarity, which is what is the healthiest dynamic.
yes. And this polarity is beautiful and perfect if we're moving through those things that we're feeling, right? And we're keeping that balance. We're riding the ebb and flow of a human life experience. And that's where, like I was saying, where we're getting stuck. We're holding on to these emotions. So
Yes.
today I think we're going to be focusing on anger and resentment and guilt and fear and all these emotions that prevent us from fully showing up in our work and our relationships, in our physical care. I mean, these are things that affect every aspect of our lives, because at the core it's part of who we are. So
Right.
it's how we're going to show up in the world, right? All right, let's do this. Okay. So you're going to repeat after me. We're going to start at the karate chop point. All right. So actually, let's just put our hands in our heart center for a moment, because I've done a lot of talking and I just want to make sure that I'm reconnected to the wisdom that is within me. And, the wisdom within me is connecting to the wisdom within Nicole. And if we choose to share this video, it's connecting with the wisdom in every single one of us. So there's part of us that's pure and whole and just connected to God. And that's the soul, right? And then we jumped in this human body, and we've taken on all these different experiences, and we've kept a lot of these experiences, and we've got this baggage, right? So these sessions are a way to free ourselves from any baggage so that we can get to that center of who we truly are. So tapping into that core, just knowing that God is going to guide the healing that I need, that Nicole needs, that anyone that watches this needs, that as we move into our day and into the rest of our life, that we're carrying this healing, this freeing with us, so that it actually ripples out and it changes people's lives just by being connected to our source, because our source is the same as your source. So knowing that this healing comes from a space of total love and acceptance. God accepts us exactly as we are, however we're showing up. All we just need to do is show up, and healing can happen. Releasing can happen. Letting go can happen. It's freedom. It's free will. It's free will. It's free will. And I love that. Thank you, God, for that free will. All right. So even though,
Woo!
let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. Repeat after me. Even though
I'm a
human
human
and I'm experiencing all these feelings,
and I'm experiencing all these feelings,
I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
Even though shit has made me angry
Even though shit has made me angry
and I've held on to it,
and I've held on to it,
I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
Even though
Even though
I may hold on to
I may hold on to
emotions that do not serve me,
emotions that do not serve me,
I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
I deeply and completely love and accept myself.
All right, we'll go to the top of the head.
Ooh,
And
I
just
feel
keep,
it.
yeah, keep repeating after me.
Yeah.
Feeling angry.
Feeling angry
It doesn't feel good in my body.
does not feel good in my body,
It brings me down.
brings me down,
It causes me to miss the present moment
causes me to miss the present moment
because I'm choosing
because I'm choosing
to feel angry.
to feel angry.
And it's okay to feel angry.
And it's okay to feel angry.
It's okay to feel anger
It's okay to feel anger
and to still be able to let it go.
and still be able to let it go.
This situation in my mind
This situation in my mind
that I'm holding around in my mind,
that I'm holding around in my mind,
anger circulating it,
you're circling it.
I don't have to hold on to this anymore.
I don't have to hold on to this anymore.
I don't have to be mad about it.
I don't have to be mad about it.
I can just accept it.
I can just accept it.
It happened.
It happened.
It pissed me off,
It pissed me off.
but I don't have to hold on to it anymore.
But I don't have to hold on to it anymore.
It's not happening right now.
It's not happening right now.
And
Oof.
guess what?
And guess what?
When I let it go,
When I let it go,
it doesn't have to happen again
it doesn't have to happen again
because I've let it go.
because I've let it go.
I've learned the lesson.
I've learned the lesson.
And the lesson is,
And the lesson is,
can I feel it?
can I feel it?
And can I heal it?
And can I heal it?
Can I feel it?
Can I feel it?
Can I let it go?
Can I let it go?
Can I heal it?
Can I heal it?
And the answer is yes.
And the answer is yes.
This situation
This situation
that has angered me
that has angered me
lives inside myself.
lives inside myself.
Why would I put that shit in there?
Why would I put that shit in there?
I asked, why did this happen to me?
I asked, why did this happen to me?
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Because then,
Because then,
and only then, can you let go of it.
can you let go of it?
Feel it.
Feel it.
Get the lesson from it.
Get the lesson from it.
See the bigger picture.
See the bigger picture.
See God's picture.
See God's picture.
And let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
So this situation that has been circling in my mind,
has been circling in my mind,
that lives within me, is set free.
Is set free.
I'm setting it free.
I'm setting it free.
I'm letting it go.
I'm letting it go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I thank you.
I thank you.
And I release.
And I release.
And I let go.
And I let go.
All right, hands to the heart center.
Oh.
So just giving us a moment to really receive that. We're all holding on to situations in our lives that have pissed us off, that have done us wrong. We're keeping that within us. It's like eating junk food. It's just going to create junk inside. And we don't have to hold it there.
Mm-hmm.
And in a session like that, you know, you can repeat this. That's why we record these sessions, so we could go back and we could repeat this. Yeah. Grabs, oh.
From my sound healing yesterday.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
This is what people need. This is what I need.
Same.
You know, this is what we're going through, you know, to rise above, to play in the divine nature of our true self. That's what we're here. That's why they say, the Bible says heaven on earth, right? I can't quote the Bible. I'll butcher that up really
Same
bad.
here. But I get what it's all about.
Isn't it in there? Like
that's what it's all about, you know?
It is. And you know, I talked to you about this years ago. Nicole, I don't understand humans. Like, why are they making this so hellacious? You know, we don't have to. It's our choice. And we can't choose for everybody and what they do.
Right.
But we can share what is setting us free.
Yes.
So that others can be set free, because that's true freedom. You know, that when you feel that internally, that's true freedom. And that is what God has given us, this freedom.
And all we can do is lead by example.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, you were leading by example.
Same.
I adore you. I'll go ahead and end the recording part.
Yeah, yes, I want a copy of this because I want to possibly share it with some people that I would like them to see what EFT is all about.
Yes. Yes. Hello, beautiful people. All right. Let's stop this recording.